Before you start a diet plan, you have to be doing these things. What's going on YouTube? Today, I'm hitting a bench squat and deadlift. Stay tuned.
I was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I want to pull up.
Boom. I hope this stays on for a little while. Alright. So I kind of want to address something. For full disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist, a personal trainer. I'm not formally educated at all when it comes to any nutrition-based anything. Giving you a little advice on what you should do in order to start. Give you guys a good base. If you don't want to take it, that's cool. Outstanding, guys. Before you start a diet plan, you have to be doing these things. Anyway, kind of getting stared at right now. It's weird. So, one of the things I would like to talk about is people, for some reason, they always look for like quick results when it comes to things. So say for instance, let's start with the dieting first, right? A lot of people want to diet or they want to get down in weight, so what's the first thing they do? They go get fat burners or they go start taking certain supplements that's guaranteed that you lose this much weight. Or they'll start a certain like workout plan or go hire a personal trainer. They'll do all these dramatic things that is out of pocket cost to them and expenses that honestly they probably can't afford. I don't knock that at all. But the issue that I'm having is it's kind of a shortcut. Like, if you're not doing those basic things, what is the point of you actually starting a workout plan? Or what makes you think, if you're not doing these basic things, that you're gonna stick to that personal trainer or to that workout regimen that you just downloaded from bodybuilding.com, So before you do that, I would highly recommend this. And you could break it into a month. By the way, whatever you start on the first week, try to carry throughout the entire month. And then rinse and repeat. So every month do the exact same thing, and eventually it's gonna become a habitual task and you're gonna be completely fine. You're not even gonna think about it, it's just gonna happen. So for the first week, get upwards of 8 hours of sleep a night. If you're not getting 8 hours of sleep a night, you're kind of wasting your time when it comes to recovering. So for the second week, I would like you guys to consume at least a gallon of water a day. Third week, what I would like you to do is start eating veggies with at least 2 of your meals a day. So that can be like lunch and that can be dinner. But make sure you're at least putting away them veggies, because I feel like that's something that if you go to any restaurant, it's really hard to come by. I mean, they have salads, but they're not really that good. And like, it's not really a quick thing for you to get. So really start putting in some efforts to getting, for the fourth week, what you would do is you're gonna start exercising just a little bit more. Just to recap, check on learning here. First week, get more sleep. Second week, drink more water. Third week, eat veggies with 2 meals a day. Fourth week, make sure you're doing light exercise. And if you keep rinsing and repeating and doing these exact same things until it's a habit, eventually what's going to happen is you're going to actually like veggies. You're going to figure out what type of veggies you like and you're going to start eating them more on a consistent basis. Eventually getting less than 8 hours of sleep is going to be odd to you. Then eventually you're gonna ramp up the intensity when it comes to your workout. Another thing I would like to add is for a lot of those young people, so I'm only 23 years old, I'm completely natural, unless you consider creatine not natural, but I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. Something I would recommend to all the young people, especially the people in the military, like everyone's looking for that quick pill for that instant gratification so they can just blow the fuck up within a week or so. Like Matt Ogus once said, if you're not like logging your workouts, you're not logging what you're eating, or like you're just not even being aware of what you're putting in your mouth or what you're doing on a daily basis. So if you're not actively trying to sleep more, if you're not actively trying to recover, you're not actively taking days off, I mean, you shouldn't be forcing those type of gains anyways. Say for instance, I was writing down my workouts that I had, and this is relatively detailed. I'm pretty sure I just copied and pasted this directly from the internet, the interwebs. Right here was the progression that I was making, and I broke it down into percentages, but I wrote down the pretty good things, and I would always write like good things like good lift, tuna before bed, so I understood before I went to sleep that night, I ate something, so the next day, if I had like, an unusual amount of energy, I knew why. Squat, deadlift, and it says the weight, so I put a check mark to make sure that I actually met the rep range and the weight. And I just wrote down the weights. I put control, so I understand what I'm doing. That said, it's not explosive, it's not anything, you're really kind of just getting down your form. The foam roll, before I completed, so that was a cool down exercise. What I'm getting to is before you take a supplement or before you start a dieting plan, make sure you guys are doing the very basics of whatever you're supposed to be doing. So if you're lifting and powerlifting or bodybuilding, if you're not writing down your percentages and actually in there like logically trying to achieve goals, just stop taking whatever supplements you're taking. Figure that out before you move forward. To put this in perspective, that's like you trying to learn how to read without knowing the alphabet first. Moral of the story, guys, work hard, train hard, and actually like log what you're doing. And be true to whatever you're doing. Also, something I like to add, if you have a relatively decent physique or you're asked at any point in time in the gym, how are you doing this or what are you doing? Don't be that tool that doesn't want to help that individual. Don't be that tool who doesn't want to re-rack his weights. You have to lead by example, being better. Like if that person asks for a spot, even if it's like, you know, a dude who's bench pressing 95 pounds, put 2 hands on that bar. I mean, obviously in this situation it's bench press. Put 2 hands on that bar. Don't be that one guy who just one hands it over because you're cool. I mean, your ego's fluffed, but he's feeling kind of bad about himself. Respect them weights, guys. Respect them. And always remember, you know, you came from somewhere. Before you are the big person that you are now, the big cocky person you are now. At one point in time, you were that small, feeble person who was just looking for someone to help you or to educate you in whatever you were doing. Stay humble, guys. Respect them weights.
Head spin, get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. I don't get tired.
Got myself a bowl of salad, a bowl of beef and meatball fit, and some agua. Post-workout clean eating, man. Please excuse the sunflower seeds I have in my mouth, but I realized I didn't conclude that video. Hopefully you guys found that advice helpful, and you guys could push a little further towards your goal. If you did not, I apologize. Get over yourself. And hopefully some of you guys who actually have really impressive physiques and have been lifting for a while understand that you have to lead by example and you have a lot of people to influence. So steer them right. Be a cool guy. Re-rack your weights. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Flex Lewis. Flex, if you had one thing you'd like to say to the rest of the world, what would it be?
It's consistency to everything anybody ever does in life. Consistency is the big word. I mean, consistent with my craft, my life, you know, for a number of years, and what I put in now has got me to where I am. You know, the first couple of steps are always the hardest, but then when you look back, you've made miles. So consistency.
Hey, like, share, and subscribe.